To the latest on the legal battle over the Trump administration's deportation flights, a federal judge telling government lawyers that Nazis during World War II got better treatment than the hundreds of Venezuelans who were flown to an El Salvador prison. Our senior national correspondent Terry Moran is at the White House with the latest. Terry, good morning.
Good morning. With the showdown between the president and the courts keeps intensifying, and it's reached the appeals court, where the president's claim that he has the power to deport people without any due process got a fierce grilling. The fight over President Trump's order to deport hundreds of Venezuelans is now in the hands of the U.S. Court of Appeals in Washington, and one judge is pulling no punches.
Nazis got better treatment under the Alien Enemy Act. People weren't given notice. They weren't told where they were going. Those people on those planes on that Saturday had no opportunity to file habeas or any type of action to challenge the removal.
At issue is the deportation of hundreds of alleged gang members who were flown to a notorious prison in El Salvador under the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, a law last used during World War II when Germans, Japanese, and Italians were deported, and every deportee got a hearing to challenge the government's case. Judge Patricia Millett warning about the lack of due process now.
If the government says we don't have to give process for that, then y'all could have picked me up on Saturday and thrown me on a plane, thinking I'm a member of Trinidad and given me no chance to protest it and say somehow it's a violation of presidential war powers for me to say, excuse me, no, I'm not. I'd like a hearing.
Trump's border czar Tom Homan firing back.
Well, that's first of all, it's ridiculous. It's just another example of a radical judge saying something that's just disgusting, to compare anything to the Nazis, the Holocaust. We follow the law.
President Trump is targeting the courts, calling for the impeachment of Judge James Boasberg. He's the judge who verbally ordered the government to turn the planes carrying the Venezuelans around. They weren't. The administration has accused the men without providing evidence of being violent gang members. In the appeals court, Judge Justin Walker suggested Boasberg has overstepped his authority.
Can you, standing here, give us an example of a district court injunction that enjoined a national security operation partially overseas that survived appellate review?
Now, congressional Republicans are turning up the pressure, announcing hearings on Judge Boasberg next week, as the president, Elon Musk, and other allies call for the judge's impeachment and more scrutiny of the courts. And the pressure keeps ratcheting up. The Justice Department now telling Judge Boasberg that it will invoke the state secrets privilege, and that's designed to stop the judge's inquiry into what happened when those planes took off from the United States and ended up in El Salvador, and he wants to know whether his order was disobeyed. He's already said he doesn't think that privilege applies. Rebecca?
Some big legal questions there. Okay, Terry, thank you.